Alrighty, it's 10 o'clock on a Wednesday, and you know what that means? It's time to explore Eorzea. Last time we were running around like chickens with our heads cut off, doing all sorts of stuff in the Shroud. Today we're going to be a little bit more focused. We're actually going to pick up, because we are level 30, Pugilist's Enhancement, Monk, and Thaumaturge's Enhancement, Black Mage, while we're in Ul'dah. The reason I'm in Ul'dah right now instead of South Shroud is because I had actually previously purchased the stuff for the turn-ins, so I'm just going to really quickly do these turn-ins, and then I'm going to actually jump over to the Thaumaturge Guild and Pugilist Guild, probably Pugilist Guild first because it's close, and we'll get going there. And we'll see how far we've come with our crafters with just these cheap turn-ins, having done very little work. 14, 14, 10, 12. I mean, we've gained a few levels by just buying some cheap stuff. We'll see where we are with the Pugilist quest. 30. Return of the Holy Fist. I'm pleased to say I managed to find and thwack all the dummies. You did well to deploy them where you did, son. Thanks to you, I almost got killed several times. He's too excited about that. But what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger, and I'm feeling that stronger than I have in ages. As a matter of fact, I reckon I'm not far from regaining my former strength. One last step will get me there, and I'll take it by having another bout with you, Eorzeon. I want you to meet me out in the Sagali Desert, at a settlement called Forgotten Springs. The place is home to the most luscious Makodian maidens this side of Eorzea. I can't wait to take in their lovely forms again. Wow. Do you have the 3 chapters of the Book of Mormo? I still think that's funny every time. Book of Mormo. The histories unearthed in the ruins of Sildi depict the suffering wrought by a singular, powerful voidsent, the cunning and terrible seductress known as Mormo. With genius born of desperation, the mages of the now-fallen city fashioned an urn that would drain and imprison the etheric vitality of any creature that laid a hand or claw upon it. Mormo, believing that she was receiving a gift of appeasement from the beleaguered citizens, found her very essence drawn forth and trapped within the ensorcelled pot. As for your question, are there halflings in this world? I've never seen them. However, I'm not 100% convinced that a Loporrit is not like a cross between a Lalafell and a Viera. Just saying. This explains Mormo's fixation on thaumaturgicide. That's a cool word, thaumaturgicide. Kokobusi's body provided little arcane sustenance for the weakened voidsent, forcing her to prey upon richer sources of ether to restore her hideous power. Though fraught with danger, there is one solution that promises an alternative to killing Kokobusi. If we fail, however, it will likely mean death for us all. Who is this mad mage that poses as our eldest brother? What of avoiding the threats? Of eliminating the risks? Is that not how we thaumaturges do battle? With each passing moment, Mormo draws ever closer to her full strength. It pains me to even suggest it, but we should strike now, Kokobuki, while the voidsent is yet feeble. I share that self-same sentiment. Sorrowful though it may be, we must slay our enslaved sibling, and soon. Listen, brothers, for my solution is thus. In return for releasing Kokobusi from Mormo's thrall, I will offer the voidsent the chance to glut herself on my mana. Whoa. You cannot! That succubus will drain you to a lifeless husk, and such a feast will awaken all her terrible magics. The well of my power is vast. I wager Mormo's thirst will be slaked before my spirit fully runs dry, and the newly enlivened voidsent, she will then face the combined wrath of Eorzeon and 4 guild masters of thaumaturgy. How can we hope to prevail against this paragon of preternatural potency? We have always avoided adversaries at whom we held no advantage. The fault lies with me. Ever have I encouraged such avoidance, and taught only the wisdom of certain victory. It is time we learn the courage to fight the battles of unsure outcome. I regret having to drag you into our family's troubles, but I'm confident that with the many and terrible trials you have bested already, you will prevail once more. The hidden chapter of the Yawning Abyss presents a trial that challenges the accumulated knowledge and skills of a single thaumaturge. You must employ all the tools at your disposal if you hope to seize the victory this day. Let the trial commence. Including Scathe? Recycled electrons all? Wow. I wasn't even that, emotionless, careless. Try to keep the blood inside your body, Eorzeon. Wow, thank you for that handy tip. See if they die with Blizzard. They still die with Blizzard. Interesting. So it's just a bunch of them And they don't even come that fast. Making sure that my gear was up to snuff first. Yeah, he's like not even hitting me. Or maybe I've just learned since then. Do you see now, my brothers? With the primal energies of thaumaturgy at your command, there is no threat which you cannot overcome. Perhaps there is a chance to save Kokobusi. I need to reconsider some of my strategies. So it says Gatekeeper here, and then you can talk to Flame Private. Let's see if it works before we, like, unlock things. Because I actually don't know. This path leads to the Minotaur Malm. If you're headed there, I will show you the way. A ride is definitely a way to put it. Some ups, some downs, emotional roller coasters, etc., etc. Yeah, this is a little... I don't know if I'd call it a shortcut, to be honest. It's a safe cut, true. You don't have to run through the enemies. The landscape takes me back, it does. Sand as far as the eye can see. Crystal clear spring waters cooling my feet. Scantily clad lasses giggling as they bathe in frolic. Oh, goodness. I remember well these things, but my body has forgotten the seamless combinations that earned me the epithet of Holy Fist. Come here, you. Hit me, Eorzeon, with everything you've got. Alright. I'll hit you with my 3 moves. Urge, that's it. Give me more. This is what I call growing pains. Alright, one more. I have it! Thank you, Eorzeon. The raging torrent of your blows has been as a strike of lightning to my brain case. I remember everything. Wait a minute. Isn't it Goblin speak, brain case? I didn't expect it to come so soon, if at all. You sure you want to go ahead with this? I'm a man of reason, and I'd sooner not have to hurt you. Just give up now and we can put an end to this mummer's farce. You can live out the rest of your days in peace. The only mummer's farce I see is a man trying to squirm out of his own self-wrought challenge. Well, I'm going to make you the same offer. Walk away and you won't get hurt. Oh, flashes of his former self. He used Thunderclap. No, this can't be. I refuse to be beaten by a senile old fool. Alrighty. Get out of here, all of you. What are these drugs? Little Riku. In case you're wondering, that was Pluto. Just a draft of it, and your body turns hard as iron. Not even blades can pierce it. Stubborn bugger. Rurokuda? But why? I refuse to fight on the side of cheats. Say your prayers to whatever gods you keep. By the time I'm finished, not even your mothers will recognize you. Wait, he's hitting his own dudes. So he's attacking me, even though his enmity is on Holy Fist. Crazy. Boom! Holy Fisticuffs. That was incredible. You wiped the avenue with those crooks. Our work here is done. Let's all go home. To the guild! I want to thank you again, Eorzeon. It's because of you I was able to rekindle my fighting spirit and conquer my demons. Perhaps even more importantly, Rurokuda has come to his senses, and Chuchudo is back to her bubbly self. Please forgive me, Master. I will have no more to do with the Alacran. I will roam the land till I find myself. You're right there, and strive to become a great pugilist like you. Forge onward, young one, and create a legend for yourself, never to be forgot. Cool. Is my gear really that sucky? Holy what? Right here, so we'll just accept it while we're here. Tell me, do you know of Professor Eric? He's a scholar of Eorzeon military history, whose genius is second to none, and he is among our most valued clients. Some find him to be verbose, tedious, haughty, but never mind all that. The man spends more gil on a moon's research than most people see in a lifetime. Hence our amicable relations. The professor is awaiting his new escort as we speak, and I'd like for it to be you. You are yet a mere pugilist. Perhaps this task would provide some insight into what it is the monkhood does around here. What a formidable team you shall all make. Kokobaigo, Kokobani, Kokobezi, Kokoboha, Eorzeon. Even Mormo must wither before the onslaught of your combined thaumaturgy. Fortune has favored us, Eorzeon. Kokobusi has been spotted at Vesper Bay. We cannot let this opportunity pass us by. Head there with all due haste, and with you take these descriptions of my brother's likeness and Mormo's mannerisms. Relay this information to some of the local residents and see what you can find. Ah, my punch-prone manservant, I presume. You may and shall call me Eric. You are to guard my life, even at the cost of your own, and aid in my revolutionary research wherever and however asked. Know that my primary endeavor is to reconstruct the military histories of old, through the ethereal analysis of ancient battlegrounds. I assume the words conjure in your simple mind romantic images of vast plains and open valleys, with armies charging blindly at one another. False! Why does everyone think I'm an idiot? I seek to know where the armies of old were deployed, where they made camp and marched. No doubt you think such lands to be those sung of in the songs of bards. False! They are here, beneath our very feet, and to find them and determine precisely how events unfolded upon them is my purpose. No doubt you have jumped at the chance to aid in my work. Tell me, which of my treatises have you yet read? All of the... None? I knew you adventurers had a reputation for being unlettered. I didn't know you actually made efforts to remain so. It matters not. This guy thinks everyone is an idiot. Fair enough. I require... Yeah, but like all this academic people think I'm an idiot, like that I keep helping. I require only that you work with diligence, unlike that Widargelt buffoon. The man proved to be sloth itself. Alas, he is a monk of Alamigo. I suppose the fool was too busy opening his chakra, or whatever it is those barbarians do all day. Sildi was plunged into chaos in the wake of King Lalawefu's demise, or the King of Springs as he was known. Despite the success of economic reforms, fomented an unrest among the people, resulting in violent outbreaks throughout the kingdom. Sildi was the Sultan at the time, distant descendant, attack was ordered, and so, irony of ironies, he hadn't had for that horse, or hadn't been for that horse. It's such a random line. So let's see, we need to go to Vesper Bay, and we need to go to Central Thanalan, so that's much closer, we'll just go there. Oh, good grief. Anyway, yes, the link that Freeze posted there, that is my SoundShape program. You can pick your filters and listen to a continuous stream of music if you hit go. It's very handy, I think. Creates a good atmosphere. Now for the other atmosphere, the one we're measuring. Well done. Now we need only wait for the etherometer to gauge the... Nice. Easy peasy. Love how they bother to take the time to wear both, like, loincloths and jewelry. They're very civilized Voidsent, after all. Whoa! Look at that kick. I want that kick. Not the feather so much, I think it's dorky. Widargelt, so good of you to drag yourself all this way, you purblind sluggard. Ah, an Eorzeon, you have far exceeded what admittedly low expectations I had of you. His work is dear to him, that is good. He thirsts for knowledge, for truth. Discovery awakens him. You too have awoken, friend. Can you not feel it? The fist is our weapon. With it we put down our enemies. The energy within us moves the fist. The chakra is the seat of that energy. It is a sacred place. It can be opened, and the life force within controlled. But your chakra is awakened. That is clear. And so you are worthy. Many bore that crystal before you. It remembers them. Their breath and their movement. They will one day be yours. But your chakra must open further. Only then can the crystal's memories enter you. Still here. It's still here, somewhere close. Mormo's Missionary. I feel like whoever was in charge of this quest went way hard on trying to throw, like, things related to what you know, the word Mormon. Wait, so I just talked to the Marauder again, even though it's not a thing? Okay. Eorzeon, what has befallen? That's a weird way to say that. I sense the presence of Void Scent, but it appears you have things well in hand. The English localizer has my respect. Mine too. I want that job. I wouldn't know anything about applying for a Final Fantasy XIV job, dude. I have decided, my fate awaits me. I have faith that no matter what becomes of me, you shall succeed in destroying Mormo, ending her threat to this realm. I've come to offer you a deal. I know you seek the etheric energy needed to substantiate your true form, but how much time do you intend to waste feeding on these lesser mages? Compared to these stripling sorcerers and their trembling arcane flames, my power is as a blazing sun. Would you not prefer to take what I can give you? Drain my strength and assume your rightful appearance. I'm sure you think me a coward, but that is of no consequence. I only wish Kokobushi returned to us unharmed. You are wise to acquiesce, mage. At last, my true body, my true power is mine once more. I believe a stretching of the old arcane muscles isn't in order. Oh, no, you don't, Void Scent. We won't let you leave here alive. Oh, I look very smart now with my glasses. You know, she has horns. Your screams are my sustenance. I'll keep Mormo focused on me. You'll play the part of the tank. What? Oh, she's coming after me? Thought you were gonna keep the attention. Huh, homie? Wait, did he just use provoke? Homie just used provoke. Oh, jeez. Did I just... Yep, I did. Use lucid dreaming instead of switch. And I'm gonna get hit. And I'm silenced. Woo! It's actually kind of a long fight. Scathe! Scathe for the end! We won? We won! Victory is ours! Kokobushi! Kokobuki! Mormo is dead! Woo! Potato with an onion head. Our sibling has yet to stir from his somnolent stupor. My mana amplifying potion. Its potency is limited, but it just might be enough. Like one single drop in that whole big bottle. You did it, Kokobushi. Your alchemy saved him. And we would not have prevailed without you, Eorzeon. We will bear our brother back to the ossuary. Pray meet us there that we might properly express our gratitude. Yay! Woohoo! Thank you, Eorzeon. After seeking refuge in the comforting shadows of the abyss for so long, I had lost sight of the blazing glory of which thaumaturgy is capable. As for you, Kokobushi, you are our brother, and our respected colleague. I hope you never again underestimate the precious power you wield. Eorzeon, I've been waiting for you, in a way. Please let me explain. Do you know of the Marasaja Pit? It is a prison here in Ul'dah. In a prison, man will do almost anything to keep his mind occupied. Of late, one inmate claims to hear the voice of Nalthal. No doubt he has lost his mind after serving 100 years of a life sentence. Can we just point that out? He has served a sentence for 100 years. So his lifespan is above 100 years, and he spent so much of it in prison. There's so much of it in prison. Like, that's insane. But he knew of you by name, Eorzeon, which, that's interesting, and maintains the trader's demand you win the gem of Shatoto in exchange for his release. That's what it said, sweaty-toothed madman. But such magic was lost to Eorzea centuries ago. Who does this senile charlatan think he will fool with such rubbish? Well, look who has decided to grace us with his presence. Did you enjoy the saunter back? I was just about to begin my analysis, so if you matters you wish to speak on, I'd ask that you save it for... Would Argelt pass us along the soul crystal to you? Moved to join the monkhood by the bone-headed clod, were you? Well, I suppose it's for the best that my pupils get along. But I do believe I will see to it that you are sent to separate locations for the next round of measurement. 4 eyes. You need glasses to see. Just kidding. That's an old thing an old coworker used to say as like an anti-insult. I don't remember what it's from. So we are going to do the transfer thing so that our hotbars can be as they were. We like that. And then we're going to add Rockbreaker to our AoE set. So we'll put Faint over here. So you'll notice that we now have a space in between these. Why? Because this is the third hit in the combo. Because changes form to Oppo Oppo leads into 1, right? Because Oppo Oppo form bonus. So you have 1, nothing, 3. But where do you get your second hit? It's level 45. So in understanding how this actually works, you might want to check my Monk 1 to 49 guide, because there's like 15 levels here where you don't have a second hit of your AoE combo. And so you might wonder, okay, why would I use the AoE combo at all? So that should explain the whys. Oh! Oh snap! We got the baddies! So you are the one of whom Kukuruka's prophecy speaks. By your hand was the blood of these creatures spilt upon this earthen vein, was it not? Then you have earned this gem of Shatoto. Take it. You will know what to do with it when the time comes. Alright, well you certainly smell as though you've been off spilling blood, but it will take more than a waft of foulness to convince me you are an agent of divine will. I take it yours was an eventful journey? The tales tell that only souls blessed by the grace of Nalthal are entrusted with the keeping of the gem. Self-promotion, we're also going to drop this here. Take a listen if you want. There's a Christmas mode on there, so you can filter out some Christmas music and just let it play while you do stuff. That will not be necessary. Why does he only have 1 eye? Kokobuki is also covering 1 eye. Kukuruka, what are you doing here? How have you escaped the pit? Watch your tongue, you insolent fool. Master has passed a century in meditation, communing with Nalthal. You will address him with proper respect. Beware, Kukuruka. The 12 seldom spare those who claim their voice. This mummer's farce will bring disaster to us all. Nalthal spoke unto me. By his own declaration, the seal on the void gate will be broken. Once thrown open, it cannot be closed once more. It can be closed once more by none but he who bears the gem of Shatoto. The gem you hold is the mark of the Mage of the Black. With it in hand, you must now set forth to gather the keys needed to seal the void gate. Wait, you can't... I mean, you don't have the right to... I can't just let this happen. Silence, you hollow-pated prig. Those who do not listen shall not be heard. You take for yourself the title of Thaumaturge, and so I will not suffer you to claim ignorance. You know as well as any of the existence of a netherworld rife with shadow and monstrosity, the void. You've taken the black, but time is needed before the black takes you, before it permeates mind and body and colors every fiber of your being, dark as pitch. Sounds pleasant. Visit Milvaneth's Sacrarium, and there heed the words of Lalai. Nice. We get Mana Font, which basically is like a refresh move. It's pretty cool, every 2 minutes. We're going to probably jump back into the MSQ a little bit, so can't wait. We'll take care of some gold saucer stuff. We'll do more turn-ins for Disciples of Hand and Land. It'll be great. Have an awesome rest of the day, everyone, and I'll see you next time.